Alright, I'm starting this channel for men. I mean, if you're a woman and you want to watch it and try to understand your man better or men in general, then I applaud you, and you're welcome to the channel. So, I want to talk about the things on a man's heart and things that men uniquely experience, even as they relate to women, to God, to your family, your country, your own personal life. And so that's why I want to create this channel. Right now, what's on my heart is I'm in the middle of a divorce. And there's not a lot of space to talk for men about a lot of issues. And this is one of them. My divorce is 20 years in the making. And my wife, I finally just gave her an ultimatum. Either, love me or, just end the marriage and get on with your life. But my wife was an abuser. And so since I realized this, I mean, for years, she just, unfortunately, we both had abusive pasts in homes growing up. Uh, in my head, I don't know whether it's a guy thing, you want to provide, protect, a hurt woman, but I, thought, well, hers is, she had a rougher past than mine, and she's a woman. I want to nurture her, or want to, rescue the damsel in distress. I want to be a good husband and a good father, because I didn't have a good father, and my father wasn't a good husband. And I'd seen the misery in my mom's eyes year after year, as it related to being a wife. And so I have a lot of good experiences with women, because my heroes are my mother and my grandmother. And so I've had to learn about masculinity from other men, usually through ministries and books and resources, and a few men here and there in life. But there's never been a man that's, wanted to invest in me. And so that's all. If you don't have a father who loves you, every man, if you're honest with yourself, you crave a father figure. And so as a Christian, we look to God, and even then, there's really good times, or that feels, because God is your all in all if you're a Christian. But still, just like you want to be married in this life, just like you long for any other relationship in this life, even though you love Jesus, you still want to be have a man to speak into your life, to see you. And I just watched Braveheart last night, one of my favorite movies, and like, as I can't remember their names except for William Wallace and Robert the Bruce and Richard Longshanks. But his like best friend, when his father dies, and near the end, after they get betrayed by Robert the Bruce and Longshanks, and then his father of his best friend is just, like, just saying, I got to live, because he's crying that he's like, no, Dad, you're gonna live, and he's like, I've already lived. I've got to live a free man, and he's like, to see you grow up and to be a man and a strong man, and that's what we all want. I don't care who you are and how much you kill your heart or try to numb it up, but every man longs for a father, and it's just part of human existence. It's the way God made us. And so, anyway, I'm actually going to end this video here. I actually wanted to talk about abuse in marriage because it's different for men, and I've come to realize that. And my next video, I'll do on that one. This may be just a starter, just the fact that as men, all of us long to have a father figure. If you're out there and anything I'm saying is speaking to your heart, I pray that God draws men to this channel, that even though I can't know you in person, that maybe this will be like many men that I learned from through ministries and through church. And even though I never got to get close to any of those men and read their books or different things like that, and they got to speak into my life in some way. And so I'm going to most likely close the comments because right now I am going through a lot, and there's always douchebags online, and I don't, there's a time in life to just like be balls out and like, but when you're talking from the heart and a man's heart, it's hard enough for us a lot of times to share deep emotional things, much less hear from people who aren't living from their heart, who probably aren't even much of a man, and get on here and be keyboard warriors and cut down anything that smacks of feeling and heart and passion and truth and God and love and family and masculinity. So whether it's rabid feminist or whatever, for a while till my heart heals up, I'm probably going to keep the comments off. But if you are encouraged by this, if you want to go on this journey with me somewhat, please feel free to subscribe or like the videos or share them, whatever. But if not, and you just want to listen, I appreciate that too. And honestly, I'm doing this for me to have a place to talk about these issues of a man's heart and the deep desires of a man's heart and the deep wounds of a man's heart, and have a place where it feels like maybe there's just something. I've never been good at keeping a journal or whatnot, and there's a part of me that, even if no one does see this video, there's a part of me that just the hope that someone might, feels like I'm sharing something, and I don't feel so alone as many of us men often feel in life, where we're all alone and we've got to provide and protect for those around us, and when you're getting attacked and hurt by those who you've loved and trusted most, it's even more difficult. But anyway, so men, be strong and look to Jesus, and he's our main source of strength. And if you are or aren't a Christian, you're welcome here. And I am a Christian, and but anyway, welcome to A Man's Heart.